Meteorologist Dan Cianca has been monitoring a very, very busy weather map tonight.
Well, yeah, Phil, and there are two major issues with the weather system coming in tonight. One is the rain, one is the wind. We're going to start with the wind first, since there's actually an alert in place for it. The National Weather Service has issued a wind advisory for the Santa Cruz Mountains and also the Diablos in Santa Clara County. These locations will be under an advisory until 3 a.m. until tomorrow morning, meaning that winds may be strong enough to cause damage for some areas. And not only this area, though, I think we'll actually see some elevated winds to really match that threat, I suppose. From Pebble Beach down through Carmel Valley and Point Sur as well, these areas will see, I think, winds that will be equal to what you're going to see in the Santa Cruz Mountains tonight. So just because you're not in this zone doesn't mean that you're scot-free from the winds. But again, this is the area that's under the alert tonight. At the moment, winds are fairly light across the region. We are looking at 14 miles per hour in Salinas. There's a bit of a wind coming up the Salinas, I should say down the Salinas Valley toward the bay, but the coastal winds haven't really got all that strong yet. They will pick up as we head into the late evening hours as this weather system approaches, and we can see that here on FUTURECAST. And we'll go to 9 p.m. and notice all of a sudden the wind's starting to pick up. The red colors here indicating that we could be seeing some winds over 30 miles per hour just offshore, 30 to 40 miles per hour. And notice the areas where we're seeing them right along the outer Monterey coast and right around western Santa Cruz County, and perhaps right along the ridge tops here. So that's where those southerly winds will pick up to start with, and we could see some winds mixing down into the lower elevations. And what usually happens with this, think of it like a stream flowing over rocks. You're going to get little ripples and waves. So with the wind coming in from the south, we have all of these mountain ranges that are kind of aligned from the southeast to the northwest, and the wind's going to kind of go up and over them and around them a bit. So some areas you may not get much wind at all overnight, whereas some other areas even close by, you know, maybe a couple miles down the road are seeing that wind. So we're calling it scattered wind overnight, but could get gusty at times. And there is potential for isolated trees down, which could lead to power outages or blocked roadways or property damage. We're not talking extreme widespread winds that are going to cause a lot of problems, but there will be some problems overnight. So you just have to be prepared for those outages, or potentially to find a different route to work tomorrow morning, because most of this is going to happen overnight. And winds should start to die down after 3 a.m. This is 6 a.m. Notice the colors kind of fading here, and then as we head to 10 a.m. tomorrow, not much left after that. So winds peaking around 3 a.m. I think that's when they'll be the strongest. As for the rain, we're starting to see some of the moisture work its way in around the Monterey Bay tonight. Mostly just some sprinkles across the Santa Cruz Mountains to start, but the heavier rain's still well offshore. It's going to take a couple hours for that to fill in around Monterey Bay. So I'm thinking closer to 9 p.m. I think for most cities around the bay, 10 p.m. maybe for folks on the south side of the bay before we really start getting this rain going. Santa Cruz Mountains are really just going to see an uptick in the rain as we head into the next couple of hours, and again it will just keep picking up and then continue on and off through the overnight hours. We'll see that on FUTURECAST here as this bigger band of rain comes in starting at around 9 p.m. more like 10, 11 for most cities around the bay, and then we'll get some heavier showers kind of behind it, filling in from midnight through around 3 a.m. and then potentially through that morning commute too, we'll still have a few lingering showers out there. So again, most of this is going to happen while you're sleeping tonight. So when you do wake up tomorrow morning, you're probably going to see wet roadways. You may still see some isolated showers and have to use those windshield wipers, but you also may encounter some blocked roadways, and you notice fall, so leaves are falling from trees, and that could lead to debris clogging drains, which could then also lead to some minor flooding of some low areas along the roads. I'm not expecting anything widespread overnight, but you know, sometimes you'll see some standing water on roads, and in those cases you want to find a different way around. For the rest of the day tomorrow, we'll start to see the skies scatter out a little bit with some sunshine sneaking back in by sunset, but a kind of a cooler, partly cloudy day behind the system, which is coming through mainly overnight. As for rainfall totals, the highest amounts will be in the coastal mountains, and I think at the very most we could see up to 5 inches, but that will be the wettest spots perhaps around Bonnie Dune. Most areas in the mountains will probably see 2 to 3 inches of rain across the Santa Cruz Mountains and the Santa Lucias, and cities down along the coast will see a little bit less. Santa Cruz, you'll probably see over an inch and get close to that in Watsonville as well, but less on the south side of the bay because we'll get a little bit of rain shadowing from the Santa Lucia range. As for your temperatures tomorrow behind this storm, I'm going to go through these pretty quickly, so find your location on the map. Low 60s in Santa Cruz tomorrow. Not cold behind this system, but certainly cool. 66 in Salinas and Hollister. These highs are a few degrees cool for this time of year. We head to the peninsula, we'll see high temperatures mainly in the mid-60s tomorrow, and then down south mostly the same, mid-60s, maybe a couple upper 60s there in King City. Over the next 7 days, really the only system in the forecast is tonight, with maybe one exception, which I'll mention in a moment, but generally a warming trend starting Well, even tomorrow afternoon, we're going to start warming up Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, even Saturday on the coast with highs returning to the 70s under mostly sunny skies. Veterans Day looking gorgeous. Another weak system may pass by on Monday, so we'll watch that. At the moment, I don't have any rain in the forecast, but we'll keep an eye on it for you. Inland area is also going to be looking pretty decent once we get past this. However, I do expect fog both on the coast and inland on Wednesday morning. But a nice weekend on the way and a beautiful Veterans Day coming up on Thursday.
Sounds good, Dan. Thank you.